Our philosophy hasn't changed a heck of a lot. You know, will we tinker with how we kind of get to that philosophy? Yes, we probably will. But we're not going to, change our. I always, I've said this a few times. I've always loved many things about Nelson Mandela, but a great quote that he's is credited for is that you can change tactics without changing principles. We're not going to change our principles or our philosophy, but we may have to tinker and adjust some things or change a tactic or two how we get there. Evan is our captain, and he's done a tremendous job of leading this team and being in that role for our program. We will have other leaders. We've said all along that you don't have to have the captain's label to be a leader. Sometimes you have captains and you have other players who become just as important or just as influential as a captain by just being the leaders, on the team. But certainly Evan's designation and his being voted on by his teammates and his classmates to be, one of our leaders and certainly our captain, there's no stronger statement than that, and he's done a terrific job.
Coach mentioned it's going to have to come from everyone, and it's not going to be one guy or one specific thing that's going to replace that. Everyone's going to have to step up and really focus on their strengths and do what they do well, emphasize those things, and then we're going to have to come together as a team. Our goals are important to us, and whoever that is, it doesn't really matter. If it's me, it's great. If it's someone else, awesome. I think one of our important aspects of our team this year is going to be a lot of unselfishness and playing as a team.
Well, they really don't change. We kind of have the same identity, same goals that we have up in the locker room that we follow, that we stick to. So they really haven't changed. Obviously it's a huge loss, losing the guys from last year, but frankly the standards and goals don't change.
I think the great thing about this year is that we have Corey and Corbin, who are like big-time lights-out shooters. So that is obviously very exciting, which means that when teams go zone, that makes the game more open for them. And sometimes there's a lot more inside-out action that will be going on. So hopefully more one-on-one situations for me and more easier shots for them to knock down. So it makes it just overall just harder for teams to guard, which would hopefully definitely be in our favor this year, which would be exciting.
We really need that post presence. He's been working hard on his game this summer, and hopefully he can be that guy for us this year. For example, the Crimson Man, he played extremely well, so that's what we're going to need from him. It'll help us with the spacing, and it'll leave up open shots for our good shooters.
I've been really impressed with not only our veterans, but also our younger guys coming in really eager and really stepping up and not being afraid to voice their opinions, because they're as much of a part of this program as anyone is. So I've been certainly impressed with them as well.
Practice has been intense. I think we're really starting to gel as a team. We still have a lot of things to work on, definitely, but we're really starting to come together. We're a young team, and there's 6 of us freshmen, but I think the upperclassmen have done a really great job of showing us the ropes and easing us along. And we're really starting to get used to each other and gel really well.